Michael Matz gave him about 6 weeks off just on a farm to relax, grow even bigger. He was already a big 2-year-old. We got him back on December 29th at Palm Meadows, and he noticed immediately the horse was bigger, stronger. He's almost 17 hands now, which is about as big as a racehorse gets. The fitness level, you could see it in Florida, it's just over the top. His first race back was at the end of February 26th at Gulfstream Park. Interestingly enough, the jockey who rode him most of his 2-year-old year, Javier Castellano, chose another racehorse to ride that day. So Julien Leparoux ends up riding, and Michael Matz had wanted Julien Leparoux months before.
Every time we turn around, it's a little thing like that that comes to pass that says, this should happen.
Julien's a very good horseman, and Julien will get on with him pretty straight away. I mean, but he's a very easy horse to get on with. If you didn't get on with him, there's something wrong with you.
It was really a treat to watch the way he was ridden by Julien Leparoux.
I think Julien and him make a very good couple.
Funny how these twists of fate lead you to places where maybe you wanted to go to begin with.
Around the far turn, Discreet Dancer, the leader. Union Rags is moving now. There he goes. There goes Union Rags and Julien Leparoux, and they've taken the lead on the outside.
He knew who the horse to beat was, and he waited until he had that horse in his sights.
With a good horse like this, it's tremendous, you know. It's like driving a Porsche and just waiting just to put your foot down, and with him, you put your foot down and you just get this tremendous surge from behind.
He just pushed, it was almost imperceptible unless you're watching, very lightly on the horse with his hands, and Union Rags took off.
It almost backs you up the backside and off you go.
And they're into the stretch, and it's Union Rags. Oh, what a comeback! Union Rags by 4 on the wire.
Leading a winning horse in off the track is not like leading a horse in from a pasture, that's for sure. This thing is, you know, he's full of steam, his nostrils are flaring, so this really is the first time I've ever led a horse off a racetrack who has just won a major Grade 1 stakes race. It's like holding fire in your hand. I'm getting used to it, though.
I think he's getting more and more into this because he can see what joy it brings his wife. And I think Jamie, now that he's seen what this is all about, I think he's fascinated. And I guarantee you, when the painting is done of Union Rags, there's only one person going to do it.
The Kentucky Derby really is the Super Bowl of horse racing. It's the first time that the whole national audience tunes in to watch a horse race.
A month out from the Derby, Union Rags is absolutely the horse to beat. This is that horse, like Smarty Jones and a Fleet Alex and Barbaro were that horse that Pennsylvanians all got behind.
We've become used to doing well in the Triple Crown. We've gotten used to winning, and we really like to have a local horse to follow, and it's wonderful to have Union Rags following in their footsteps. He's just doing it so well that you really can't help but just get behind him.
This is that kind of horse whose owner was in the game but never had a good horse.
Union Rags really looks like this is, you know, kind of the culmination of a long-term breeding program, and really, I think for Mrs. Wyeth, this is just such a great horse to have coming out of that this really interesting female family that she's had going, you know, really going back a couple of generations.
And here, very late in her life, gets this horse of a lifetime, Union Rags. So the fact that the horse was galloping around the fields at Point Lookout, and they're thinking, well, maybe this will be the one. And now, as you close in on the Derby, it's what every person in the game wants. First, you want to have a chance. Then you actually want to get there, be one of the 20 horses in the starting gate, maybe be the favorite and win it. Yeah, who doesn't like that story?
We all just loved that horse. Never had such affection for a horse in this place.
I think she just has a special affection for this horse that goes further than I'll ever know.